Hey everybody, my name is Flickety. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make clean line art. Now I'm using Medibang Paint Pro. You can use other applications for this. I don't know which ones or how to use it very well. This is just my favorite app. So when you're starting off as a digital artist, you're pretty much clueless when it comes to this stuff. I know I was. I just had no idea. I decided, thinking back on that, I would love to make a video that if I could go back in time and show it to myself when I was starting off, I would. It's super helpful to know, and, I just figured I might be able to help somehow. So, if you guys have ever looked at your favorite artist's line art or something like that, you might wonder how they get such smooth lines. No, it's not a tool. I originally thought it was. It's not some fade in and out sort of thing. Although on some applications like Krita, you can get a stabilizer that slows it down and smooths it out like that. It's kind of helpful, but sometimes it's not perfect. It'll leave little crooked lines. I think there's another one I know that has it, but I can't remember what it's called. So tools will probably not work if it's meant for that kind of thing, like stabilizers. They're not perfect, although they do help sometimes. Really, the best way to do this is to use quick strokes. Don't start off trying to make straight lines like that, because it won't look nice pretty much ever. It'll always be kind of crooked or a little bit warped or, something like that. What you gotta do is you gotta have quick strokes like that. So starting off, you need your sketch layer, your basic sketch. I personally like to use a bright red color, so it's easier to see, but it's really personal preference. You could use any other bright color if you want, or you could just go with black or gray. It just depends. But yeah, red is my favorite. It's just easy to see. When you've got your sketch layer and you're pretty much happy with it, turn down the layer opacity. It makes things much easier to go over when when you're not right on that bright red or bright color or whatever you use. It's just easier to see. When you have your sketch layer and you've turned down the opacity, make your line art layer. I have two this time because I have lines that will be affected by the transparency of the wings and of the ears. But really, you could only just have two. You do have to have at least two, though, because if you don't have two, you will end up drawing on your sketch layer and it will be a big mess. You really don't want to do that. Sometimes I'll accidentally draw on that layer and have to start over, and it's not fun. Now, this layer is not necessarily the quickest way to do it. I don't know if there is a quicker way to do it, but I find this really helpful. This is just what I like to do, even though it takes some time. It's kind of tedious, but it works. And in the end, it has a really great polished look to it. Yeah. So, it's really easy. You make clean, quick strokes. You can make them on top of each other. You can go like that if you want, just as long as they're cleaner. Like that. Don't even focus on where it ends right now. Just quick strokes. That's what you need to do. Because later, when you're done with your entire line art layer, you'll get rid of the sketch, and then you'll come back over this with the eraser and get rid of all the little parts sticking out. Like that. It's a nice way to do it. Keeps things organized. I really like it. And I think it's the easiest. So, you could just use the eraser while you're still lining it, but I find this is best just to do it in chunks. I don't don't know why. Personal preference. A lot of this is just personal preference. And I won't do all the line art for this picture in this video. I don't want to bore you to death because it is quite boring. I suggest putting on some music while you're doing it, just to make it kind of more fun to do. When you're done with the line art layer, yep, just delete the sketch like that. And in another video, I will show how to color it best, or how I color it. There is definitely lots of other techniques for this too. But yeah, it's super simple. Just make quick clean strokes, like so. I'm on the wrong layer. Like that. Then you come back over and erase it later, and you'll have a very nice looking, clean line art layer. And that's just how I like to do it. I hope this video helped. Thank you all for watching. I will see you later. Bye!